So I got some releases here. I usually do these pre-order haul videos um, with my comics haul, but I have a couple things I'm waiting on to show up tomorrow, so I'm just gonna do that tomorrow. Put those two things in the haul video with my comics tomorrow, and yeah, and I have enough haul stuff here to show you. So that's just 3 titles. I was gonna get Zodiac this week on 4K, but I I feel like I've been hearing some negative things about the Zodiac 4K, and it is a 3 hour long movie, and I have so many things I'm watching right now. If I got that 4K right now, I would not rewatch it right now. That's just the honest truth. I would, so I'm definitely gonna get it. I'm gonna wait for it to go down in price though. So, because Paramount 4Ks are really good about going on sales, and I just don't need it right now. But these ones I did need right now, mostly because all of these are pretty easily holiday themed. One of these actually I was so glad I pre-ordered because it actually sold out, and I actually plan to watch this. I think on Halloween. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna watch this one on Halloween. But let's get into these. Let's start with the least appropriate one we got here. We have the Grinch, How the Grinch Stole Christmas on 4K. So this is a, actually let me go get it real quick. I have it over here in the stack. So, actually, let me grab one other thing. Sorry, I am really disjointed for this video, but I honestly do not care. But let's get into it. So we have The Grinch on 4K. So I did have this Blu-ray. I think I got this on Black Friday for $5 or $6. I remember thinking that was a great deal, and I do really love this slipcover. I like the green. There was a previous Blu-ray that they did. This is the Ultimate Edition, which was basically a re-release where they added a ton of special features to it. And I'm happy to report that I think almost all of these are on the back here. From what I'm seeing, it says making it. So I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison so you can kind of. So it's not one for one with the wording, but it's one for one with the for the special features from what it looks like. And I really appreciate that they did include. It says also includes the Grinch is the Cat in the Hat, and the Grinch. Halloween is the Grinch Night. So this Blu-ray also included those, but it was kind of hard to notice that it included those because it didn't really point that out. Here it does a lot more clearly. Oh, it says right here, but I don't know. It's really easy to miss that. Right here, it's got a little spot right here where you can read that very clearly. So this is nice. It's running about $25. I think that's fair. You get a lot of special features here. And I can't imagine Warner Brothers is very confident in this one selling a ton. But I will note that even though this is on 4K, there is no Blu-ray disc and no digital. I was actually shocked by no digital. That's something I expected with this release. But honestly, it is a... How long is this short? It's like half an hour. And then you got the other shorts in there, and that's like an hour. And then you probably with all the special features, overall, probably about 2 hours worth of content or less on this disc. So I don't think we're really missing anything by upgrading this to 4K, but I do think if you're one of those people who like to have the Blu-ray as a backup, just in case, that is a notable flaw with this release. But for me, I honestly don't care. I think this 4K slipcover looks great. The Blu-rays for this looked incredible, so I can only imagine the 4Ks for this is going to look great. I think if you're a big fan of this special, that's my version of the Grinch. I'm a Jim Carrey hater. That's right, I hate the Jim Carrey one. I'm not a fan of the Illumination one from what I've seen of it anyways. I don't think I've never seen the whole movie, but I'm not a fan, so I don't know. Then we have the Addams Family Values on 4K. So I did grab the Addams Family on 4K with more Mamushka. These are become a classic for people who grew up with them. I think these are fun. They are really entertaining movies. But to me, my version of the Addams Family is that original TV show. I think these are about, pretty close to that level. But I do think some of the humor is just a little bit darker and does feel a little bit more off-putting to me. Because, I enjoy that more 60s Addams Family. But still, I really enjoyed both these. The cast of these movies are great. First one looked incredible in 4K, and what's nice about this one, this had the extended version of the movie with the more mamushka. That's basically what that means. It's an extended version of the film. And then this one is the sequel. And it's really nice to finally have both these. I think it took too long. There's no reason that both these should not have been on 4K at the same time. If one wasn't ready, then you should just wait on a double pack. But I had one, had to get two. Because these are pretty on par movies. Like, honestly, there's not much difference between these. I've seen people go, well, I prefer two or whatever. But I really don't think it matters with these movies because they're literally directed by the same people. They have the same cast. They're literally like 1-to-1. Like, there is no difference. If you love one, you're going to love the other. So no one who bought this one is not going to buy this one. You know what I mean? So that's me. And then this is the release of the month. I think everybody had to have this. Trick or Treat on 4K from Arrow Video. I think this took too long to come on 4K. People wanted this for a while. I think people were really hoping Scream Factory did it. I think the Scream Factory Blu-ray was getting really cheap. It was like $10 at one point or something crazy like that. I never got it because I knew it was coming to 4K. I think we all did. I think almost all of us assumed that it was the 4K. Really surprised they didn't do a hard box case with this, but I'm okay with it. I'm not really sure what this on the side is. I've only seen this movie one time. And the one time I did see this movie was actually in theaters, unlike most people, because I think it was last year. It might have been last year. The theater near me, I think a few theaters were doing this, and it should have been a bigger deal than it was. Trick or Treat was coming to theaters for the first time. Because if you don't know, essentially with Trick or Treat, the studio was not very confident in this movie. Warner Brothers had it on their release schedule, and then they took it off their release schedule. And nobody knows why to this day, not even the director. And, usually when you hear that, you think, oh, well, the movie must be bad then. But it wasn't bad. It was really good. People love this movie. It's synonymous with Halloween now. Essentially, it never got a theatrical release, was released straight to video, and kind of built up a cool following. There's been rumors of a Trick or Treat 2. Hopefully that happens. I mean, I think we're all praying for that. But yeah, there's tons and tons of special features there. I love the artwork here. And yeah, open this up. I am noticing, I don't know if this is a new thing with Arrow Video. I have the Friday the 13th edition, the Chronicles of Riddick edition. Actually, no, Friday the 13th one came with the poster, but the Chronicles of Riddick, a few other releases have not been coming with posters. Oh, I'm going to eat my words because it's right here. That's great. I am going to have to find a spot for this. Question is, both these artworks are really good. Do I do this poster art right here, or do I do the back? I'm going to go with the back because I like that original poster art. There's something very iconic about that poster art with Sam. I'm going to put this poster right here. I'm going to have to tape that up later, find a nice spot for it. Here's the booklet. That's pretty sick stuff there. Lots of photo cards from the movie. This is to me, this is just as iconic as, horror movies get. for the season. I'm definitely going to watch this on Halloween, which I've never done before. And then there's this that people have been seeing in their Arrow video releases, Jason X. So I personally don't think that it's appropriate for Arrow Video to put these cards in here, hyping up new releases, because I think a few of them have been canceled. And I think when you're, putting that in there, you're basically saying, yes, we have this coming. I don't think that's appropriate. I think you should not do that. And then you got some artwork here, or not artwork, screenshots from the movie. Does anyone else feel like these images from the movie are a little bit lame sometimes? Because, who wants this? Actually, this image is pretty cool, but, like this one right here and here, just some still images. I don't know. I never understand the art cards thing, but I know people are fans of that. Me personally, I don't know. I could do without it sometimes. But I don't know. If they do Jason X, and rumor is Freddy versus Jason, and I think it's Jason Takes Manhattan. No, it's not Jason Takes Manhattan. Which one is it? Jason Goes to Hell. I think that's the one. If they do all those, absolutely going to grab those. But I do think, I pray to God they do them all at once. Or not all at once. One every little bit. Like, we just got the remake. Okay, cool. That one. Then maybe a couple months later, you do next Friday the 13th movie or whatever it is. Just do them slowly. So, or even just since, what's that? 3 of them? I was going to say, if they're doing 4, you could do like 2 a month. I think that's fair. Just because, I know, Arrow Video stuff can be cheap, but also can be expensive. I also hope they don't do those Friday the 13th movies in the big box set, because that's not what they did with the remake. Even though I think that's a movie that absolutely deserved that, just like this one. Let me know. Also, I voted today. Just want to mention that. Go out and vote. If you're from the States. I filled out my mailing ballot today. But yeah, go out and vote. Take care of that. It's coming. I know this isn't a political channel, but just want to mention that just because I think there's a portion of this country that is not doing their due diligence in a time where we really need it. Let me know your thoughts. Like, share, and subscribe. Lots of cool releases. Let me know your thoughts.